What's up, guys? Good morning. What's up, Andre and Marty? What's up, guys? We got a few decent gappers this morning. We have ONP is pushing up after Friday's push. And so this one pushed up a decent amount on Friday, going up to 245. It's at 151 now. We'll see if it can stay over this $0.50 mark, is what I'm watching for this one. We got NVFY pushing up as well, moving a decent amount in after hours. We'll see if it can break 3, as well as this pre-market high at 318. That's what I'm going to be watching for this one. MTBC's gapping up some. Not that much volume, but it's moving up some. It's higher Fridays at 294. We'll see if it can push and break that. LUB, not a ton of volume with this one either, but gapping up a little bit. We'll see. Let me see. Then we have CREG moving a little bit. We'll see if it has another run. XNET, huge run on Friday, up to 1285 now. We'll see if it keeps pushing. CAPR, it's gapping up. It's at 264 now. That high of pre-market's at 269. Let's see about that one. EKSO at 190. We'll see if this one pushes up a little bit more. It's starting to fall back down. We'll see if it can push over 2. CLSN over $2 now at 205. Closed at 2. High of 212. We'll see if this one continues. And MAT, a little bit more expensive of a stock, but it's pushing up in a pretty big way, up to 1850 so far in pre-market and after hours at 1810 now. So we'll see what this one does. TRXC, Andre. Yeah, TRXC's pushing up big. We'll see though. I don't necessarily trust TRXC. It's faked me out too many times, and so I'm kind of skeptical of it now. But I'll watch it nevertheless. It could always run. It ran pretty big so far in pre-market, so we'll see if it keeps going at the open. Right. It's a good plan, Andre, I think. So ONP couldn't hold over that $0.50. It's at 143 now. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can find anything else moving this morning. So, but yeah, I'll go ahead and add my watch list to the chat. Yeah, pre-market trades. Sometimes I wish I could trade in pre-market and after hours, but other times, I'm glad I don't. But it's all about just finding what you're good at, Okay, so ONP, NVFY. Good morning, Mel. What's up, man? All right, so here's my watch list, guys. I'm sending it in the chat right now. That's everything I'm watching. I'm gonna look around to see if I can find anything else that's moving. We got a lot of decent gappers in pre-market this morning. ONP, I don't like it. It's giving up that $0.50. We'll see about MTBC maybe. There's CNIT as well. Kind of running out of room on my charts. So CNIT, let's see. ARGS as well, guys. ARGS is gapping up from a little bit under 17.50. It's at 28 cents now. So we'll see what this one does as well. A lot of movers this morning. Yeah, I have EKSO on the other side of my screen on my right monitor. Yeah, it's washing out now. It's testing that low of the last few hours of pre-market. So we'll see if it drops under that 177 level. It's testing it now. I think that'll be a sign that it's bearish if it drops below that for sure. Unless it can rebound and break over $2. I don't necessarily like it right now. Same thing with ARGS. ARGS is starting to wash out down under this previous level. XNET is pushing up. So we'll see if it can test that 1398 high. TRXC washing out too, like somebody said in the chat. Like Andre. And so we'll see what this one does. It bounced right off of 320. We'll see if it holds support there and pushes back up. Maybe it's just flagging, but we'll see here. Who knows what it'll do, but XNET's pushing up, flagging a little bit, testing. About to test that 1350 area. It looks like may get rejected before then, but we'll see. Pushing up nicely. And this one had a beautiful push on Friday. Just a nice gradual grind up all Friday. Had a big pullback before the close, but you know, after this big push, that was probably necessary. So it's at 1350 now. Also watching CAPR, LUB. See if we can wake up some at the open. Yeah, EKSO is dropping down big. I mean, it just bounced off that previous low, and so it could be a double bottom here, but it needs to rebound, break over 2, continue to push up, showing strength before the open if I'm going to even consider it, just because it just dropped so much. And there goes XNET up to 1368. That high of Friday's at 1398. And so, watching this one. We'll see. ARGS dropping all the way down to 25 cents. XNET up to 1370 now. CLSN, I want to see it hold over $2. JD. I mean, here's the thing. It filled most of this gap. It's still technically gapping up some from 1396. So, I mean, who knows? It could always bounce back. It gapped up so much. You know, it gapped up to, I mean, it wasn't a huge gap up, I guess. It was about $3.40. But, I mean, it's flagging a little bit here. We'll see if we can break this 4150 area, previous high. You know. But this one gapped up and gave almost all of it back. And so, you know, there's no telling what this one will do. Same thing with CNIT. Everything's washing out before the open this morning. This one's at 158 now. So this one was just gapping up to about the 180 area, 190 area. Now it's back down below the previous close. So it looks like a lot of stocks are doing that this morning. Be careful, guys. ONP. Yeah, ONP dropped below 150. XNET still pushing up. ARGS trying to rebound here. TRXC. So he's trying to come back too. We'll see. I mean, we still have 25 minutes. Some of these could still rebound back up, but there's no telling. CREG. Yeah, I have this one on my other screen. It's kind of doing the same thing. I mean, it gapped all the way up to about 740, but then it gave up a lot of that big push. So we'll see. This one's a crazy one. I was getting pumped up the other day. Obvious pump on this one. No news. Went up, crazy move. All the way up to almost $10. So we'll see. This one's up to 325. CNIT's giving it all back. I mean, it popped up a little bit, but not what I like to see. ARGS at 26.5 cents. XNET coming back down. Let's see if we can hold over 1350. Maybe flagging a little bit. CAPR. See if this one can break that 269 pre-market high. LUB See if this one can push back up towards that 280 high. MAT, a little bit more expensive one, but MAT is moving. It's sitting right under $18 now at $17.95. We'll see if it can continue. Watching NVFY here. I forgot to mention this one. This one's gapping up and it looks to be holding some. It found some support at this 275 level. So we'll see if it can continue to push up. Break 3 on NVFY. XNET coming all the way back down at 1321. A lot of movement though in pre-market, which is usually a good thing. We'll see if it kind of follows through here. Watching NVFY probably the most. This one actually gapped up and held most of that big push, and so it's going to be one of the ones I pay attention to more just because it held this big gain, so we'll see. Good morning, Dustin. Good morning, Buddha. You said SWHI, Mel? This one's a really cheap penny stock. I don't even know if I can trade this one. It's probably an OTC, I'm guessing. Yeah, can't even trade this one. AVEO, RKD. Yeah, AVEO is moving a little bit. I think AVEO is a higher float stock. And so it ultimately takes a little bit more to make it move, but it's definitely a former runner. It's ran in the past. XNET bouncing back. ARGS trying to come back up over 30. CAPR. EKSO's testing that low again. NVFY pushing up to 287 now. Kind of forming a obvious bottom right here on NVFY. So as long as it holds over this 275 level, I like it. But if it drops under that, it's not my favorite one. So we'll see what it does. Put a little thing at this bottom here as well. Have no fear, Q is here. What's up, Q? What's up, man? in VFY up to 290 now. Let's see if it makes a test for 3. No, I don't, Ramiro. Sorry, I think I saw you ask that question in the comment section. I don't usually. I just watch. I just watch stocks that have been moving a little bit and try to catch it at the right time. For stocks that push up midday or towards the end of the day, I just watch. I just keep track of Twitter and keep track of my scanning app. I have a scanning app on my iPhone that kind of notifies me when a stock is pushing up a decent amount. And so I just use that and kind of watch it in the last 15 minutes of the day to see if any of them get a late volume spike, And then if they do, I might jump in for an overnight hold. So, I mean, kind of. I have a scanning app that I use, but it doesn't search specifically for that. It just searches for volume spikes and momentum, pushes and stuff like that. So a lot of volume today in the market, though. A lot of big movers in pre-market. Good morning, Giroshina. Dustin, it's called penny stocks. It's just penny stocks is what it's called. It's just a scanning app. It'll just tell you what's moving. And so I look at it at the end of the day, see what's moving. I have a video on it. If you go to my videos and search for smartphone scanning apps in my videos, I have a video on my 3 favorite scanning apps that I use on my smartphone. It's just a scanning app I use. Here, I'll go ahead and find that video and then I'll put a link to it here so you guys can see it. Hold on. Here you go. Alright, so this is the video on the scanning apps. So just save it or whatever and watch it later or something. I can already tell you my 3 favorite apps. I could tell you what's in the video. My favorite one's probably iHub. It's IHUB. It's Investors Hub. And so it has like a scanner. It has forums and boards so you can go see what everyone else is talking about. The next one's Penny Stocks, like I was saying. And then Thinkorswim is another good one. StockTwits is also a decent scanning app as well. Not scanning app, but just a decent app for you to kind of see what's moving, kind of see what everybody else is watching on StockTwits. And a good example of that strategy for swing trading is on CLSN here. You can see it had pretty low volume throughout most of the day. Right before the end of the day, you can see the volume start to spike up really nicely. And it's not gapping up huge, but this is just an example of what I didn't actually get into this trade, but this is just kind of an example of what I really look for. I look for low volume throughout most of the day and then a big volume spike towards the end of the day. And so, I mean, this one's up 9 cents. Not a huge gain, but, it's still gapping up some. And so I think it's pretty reliable, And then kind of like EKSO here. EKSO right before the close, it broke that high of day. And so that's another one of my swing trading strategies. You can see high of day was here. Right before the close in the last hour, it pushed up over that. And so it's gapping up. It was gapping up. So, but that's just kind of an example. It's just kind of what I figured out by just kind of experimenting with it. And that's just what I use for swing trading. I don't know if it's proprietary or not, I kind of I never copied it off anybody else. That's just kind of what I noticed that worked, and so it may be proprietary. Who knows? But yeah, it's done me pretty well. You know, you can see my Robinhood chart. It doesn't work every time, but overall, I'm definitely net profit in the last 3 months, and so. Appreciate it, Ramiro. LPTH. Yeah, LPTH sitting right at $3. We'll see if it makes a push. Need some volume in pre-market and after hours though. Let's see. XNET trying to rebound here at 1340. NVFY gave up some of that gain. We'll see if it keeps going. What's up, Kent? Good morning, man. Welcome, bro. TRXE maybe just flagging here. We'll see if it pushes back up. I don't know why RTNB's not pulling up on Thinkorswim. Alright, so NVFY coming down to test that 279 level. I hope it holds support over this because you can see this little channel forming here. So I'm going to watch it for the break of this channel and the break of $3. We'll see if we can break both of those. Yeah, no problem, Kent. I added my watch list to the chat. I'll go ahead and add it again since there's some more people here. Let me see. I've added a few of them. Let me see if I can think of the ones I added to this. Here's my watch list. I'll see if I can find the ones that I added to it. I think CNIT, but since then CNIT has washed out. Yeah, it's washed out under, or right around what it was previously where it closed. It's just over that now. We'll see if it pushes back up, but it's not my favorite one. ARGS now. Although, I mean, this one kind of rebounded. It's at 27. It could always run, but usually, if I remember correctly, ARGS, it may gap up, but it never usually follows through. And so we'll see if it kind of does today, but I'm going to be a little bit careful of ARGS. Man, it's cold in my house. Oof. LUB is another one I'm watching. Not a ton of volume, but sometimes the ones that barely gap up and that only gap up a little bit, sometimes those are the biggest runners just because they're not as overextended as some of the other ones. But we'll see. EKSO kind of trying to creep back up to break 2. We'll see. NVFY here. XNET pushing up to 1360 now. Gonna keep an eye on that one. What's up, Anthony? What's up, man? And then we have, if you like the more expensive ones, there's MAT. Gapping up big, forming a little bit of a channel here. So watching MAT. CAPR gapping up some. Yeah, EKSO did bounce. It's at 189 now. We'll see if we can break 2 to show a little bit of strength before the open. Always want to see a little bit of strength. NVFY testing that previous low here. I'd really like it for it to bounce off of this and continue to head up so it kind of holds this channel. It'll kind of give me a good idea of where my risk is if I do decide to get in, because this would be an obvious risk area right here. You know, so say you get in at the break of this pre-market high right here at 294, you can make your risk obvious at 275, and so I hope it holds this little channel it's forming here. We'll see though. ARGS, kind of the same thing. We'll see if it holds this point right here at 24 cents, right around 24 cents. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go make some coffee, so I should be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. All right, I'm back. All right, so CLSN's gapping up a little bit more at 215 now. So We'll see. So yeah, so far it's up 15 cents since the close. Would have been a good swing trade, or just not even. You know, I'm very hesitant to call it a swing trade. It's just an overnight hold. Technically, it's a swing trade, but it's a very short-term swing trade, and that's kind of what my two strategies go with. I don't like holding anything for more than overnight, really. I don't like holding it for more than a day, usually, just because of the risk increases. But you can see here it's pushing up now. CLSN's up to 217. And so I actually kind of called this one out in my watch list video, talking about how it's one of my favorite swing trading strategies. So you can see this is why I like it. I think it's pretty reliable. You know, and it doesn't work every time, as you can see by my Robinhood 3-month profit and loss chart, but I'm definitely net profit, so happy about that for sure. Good morning, Ali. What's up, man? XCDT's trying to hold over 1350. We'll see if it keeps going. NVFY struggling to hold. It looks like it just broke that previous support level. I wish it didn't. I wish it would have held. It would have been an obvious risk point. But oh well. CAPR is pushing up. Broke that pre-market high at 270. So we'll see if it keeps going. EKSO trying to rebound here as well. Good morning, Pierre. What's up, man? All right, guys, we got 2 minutes until the open. TLGT. Not moving. EKSO at 199 now. Alright guys, we got about a minute left. CAPR up to 272. So good luck everyone. Hopefully we all have some good trades going on this morning. EKSO breaking over 2 at 201 now. Yeah, I'm watching both of those too, Ali. Hopefully we can get a few pushes. All right, so the open's about to start now. All right, so here we go. EKSO running up. Up to 212. Watching CAPR, it's up to 272. I don't know why Thinkorswim's being, or UStock is being late with this one. Might have gotten in this one late. We'll see. NCAPR. We'll see if it pulls back here. I don't know why my screen is lagging a little bit like it is. Don't like the drop. Fake out. Why is my UStock lagging like this? Oh my gosh, what is UStock doing? My UStock is lagging. Man, and it signed me out. What is going on? It's not letting me sign back. There it goes. What is going on? I'm gonna have to get out on my phone. Okay, so UStock's being really weird with me right now. This is ridiculous. Okay, let me try my laptop. What is going on? NVFY looks like a great trade, and I'm gonna absolutely miss it. Are you serious right now, UStock? Are you serious? Wow. I seriously cannot believe UStock is doing this right now. It's not letting me sign on. It's freezing up. Absolutely ridiculous. Can't get into anything right now. Wow. Let me know if anybody else is having this problem, because as of now I'm stuck in CAPR, I think. This is absolutely ridiculous though. It's not working. UStock's not letting me log in. Wow. This is absolutely ridiculous. There it goes. Finally, man. I don't know what was going on with them. Come on. Oh, it's still frozen. I mean, I'm holding CAPR, so it's pushing up. That's always good, but it's still frozen. There we go. Alright, so it's back. I'm holding it. I'm holding NVFY here. Very strange though. It's been very slow, very weird. Yeah, let me know if anybody else is having a problem with them, because this is being crazy. Yeah, I can't. This is pretty rare. I mean, this has never happened to me before, so. But, yeah. Super frustrating. It's just being super weird, you know? My profit and loss isn't moving for this one either, which I know I should be up more than that on CAPR, but it's just freezing up. I mean, it finally let me logged in, but man, being super weird right now. Yeah. Well, it's not only me, it looks like. I mean, I'm making money on CAPR. I think I got in this one at like 280. I'm not sure what, but yeah, I don't know, Andre. They need to get their stuff together though. I'd really like to be able to see how much I'm up on this CAPR trade though. You know, because I'm holding this one. There we go. I mean, it refreshed. But, man. Let me go check Twitter, see what's going on with them. I bet you UStock's getting hate messages. I really wish it would refresh and tell me how much I'm up on this specific trade so I could see whether I want to get out now or hold to see if it breaks 3. But it's kind of refreshing. I'm up $5. Oh, there it goes. I guess that's working. But it's kind of working, I guess. But man, I really like it to tell me how much I'm up here. Up to 308, 305, 310. I'd really love it to tell me how much I'm up with CAPR. I've got to be up about $7 or $8, I'm guessing. 311, 312. Honestly, even my Thinkorswim's kind of lagging a little bit. Hopefully they get whatever this is fixed. I'm gonna go ahead and get out here if it lets me. This is absolutely crazy. And now it's dropping. This is absolutely ridiculous. No, not really. I mean, I have 30 shares, you know, but it's super frustrating. Yeah, UStock needs to get their stuff together, though. I mean, this is the first time this has happened. I saw this happen on Robinhood a while ago, but it's super frustrating. Page not found, 404 error is what it says. I could try my phone, I guess. I mean, it's up to 310 now. I guess that's good news, but 314. We'll see how high this one can go with me holding it. But they need to get their stuff together, man. This is unacceptable for a broker. There we go. It let me back in. Right, that's what it's doing with me too, Team Blue. CLS in here. ARGS. I like CLS in here, guys. Up to 221. ARGS. Yeah, we'll see if ARGS can reverse here, you know. Right now, I'm just trying to get out of my CAPR trade. I mean, I'm still up. I got in at like 280, but I'd really like to be able to sell before it drops. Right. Commentary. Exactly, man. Yeah, it's super frustrating. I was up I was probably up $10 on this trade on CAPR, but I can't get out now. EKSO is running. I mean, I'm logged in, but it ain't letting me sell. I mean, I don't know. I think it let me out. I got out of it. I did get out of it. Hey, I got out of it. Well, that's good news. You can see I got out of CAPR here. I don't think I made like $3, I think, but I got out. That's the most important thing. Yeah, quitting. I'm pretty frustrated too. I like CLS in here too, but they'll fix it. I mean, this is the first time it's ever happened with me, and so I'm just gonna log on to DOS Trader Pro and get a few trades in there, but super frustrating. SureTrader's not too bad. SureTrader is, it depends on how many shares you buy, but SureTrader is like, if it's 1,000 shares, it's cost about $15 or $16 per trade. The biggest thing with SureTrader is the biggest thing with SureTrader is the platform fees. You know, the platform fees, if you want level 2 and everything, it costs about $150 a month just to use their platform. So that's the biggest thing that hurts me on SureTrader. And so, you know, I mean, it's okay. Like, I'm going to play around with EKSO here. But the biggest thing, I mean, here's the thing. Like, UStock has its problems for sure, but I can't really beat $1 commissions, and so I'm okay with it, you know, doing this every now and then. I know it's frustrating, but, you know, it's better than paying $16 a trade and $150 a month, in my opinion, you know, but I understand people's frustrations with it. But it rarely happens. It rarely happens to me, at least. This is the first time it's happened to me where it wouldn't let me log in and actually got stuck. It's had its other problems though. I've had my own problems with getting filled and limited liquidity on UStock. So it definitely has its flaws in my opinion. But you know, Robinhood did the same thing. It wouldn't let people in for about an entire market day, and people were stuck in trades about, I want to say it's about 4 months ago. It happened on Robinhood. And so with these cheaper brokers, I mean, it's going to happen. It's just one of the kind of the price you pay for using them, I guess. I was lucky my entrance with CAPR was good. I got in it really early. I would have been up $10 or $11 on that trade though, so kind of frustrating for sure. Right, Graham. I mean, they're just a new broker. Stuff like that happens. Robinhood had the same thing about 4 months ago where it completely froze everybody out of their accounts and wouldn't let them trade. And so, I mean, it happens for sure. It's just frustrating because the volume was so good at the market this morning, you know. And I mean, it looks like I made $3 or $4, but it's not what I wanted to do. And now I'm stuck paper trading. Man, EKSO dropping huge. But this is why paper trading's not as important. I mean, it doesn't matter to me if I win or lose on here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with UStock though. It's just being super weird. I mean, I'm logged into it now, and I was able to get out of my CAPR trade, but now it's like not showing the ticker name. It's not showing the ticker. It's not showing any of that stuff, and so super sketchy. I mean, I don't think they're doing anything wrong. I think they're just a little broker, and just like Robinhood, this stuff's gonna happen sometimes. Hopefully, we get it back up today, though. Yeah, I'm watching CLSN. I'll try to stream. I was thinking about streaming at the end of the day when I look for swing trades. And so I was thinking about doing that. So maybe I'll start a stream at like 3 o'clock market time. See if I can find a few swing trades to get into. Let me know if you want to see that. This is DOS Pro's paper trading. So since UStock isn't working, I'm just messing around on DOS Pro on SureTrader's paper trading platform. CLSN looks like it may fake out here. Maybe a double top, we'll see. I'd really like to trade on UStock though. I mean, it's kind of working for me. It's not really, I wouldn't say it's working. It's just whatever's going on with it. I'm glad I got out of CAPR. But see, my CAPR trade was the right trade. It just wouldn't. See, a CAPR trade was a good trade. It just didn't work long enough. I mean, now it's kind of working. I mean, look. So you can see what it's doing on my screen now. Like, it's not showing the ticker name, but it's letting me search for stocks. EKSO, you know, CLSN, RWLK. So, like, it's letting me search. Not really updating, though, which is the problem. Now it's slowing down again. Who knows what's going on with them? They should have it fixed today, I think. SECO. SECO, guys, pushing up. That 864. RFP kind of pushing up. Yeah, you like that idea, G. Rashina? I might do it, man. I'll think about it. It finally let you back in? No, Charles. I pay like $100 for it a month. I've been paying for it for like the last year, maybe, on Thinkorswim paper trading. It's just DAS Pro paper trading. Like sometimes after the market, after I stop streaming, sometimes I'll play around and practice trading with paper trading. You know, paper trading is not, I mean, here's the thing. Just because you're profitable paper trading doesn't mean you're going to be profitable real trading. Just because you can't, you know, you can't emulate that mentality of using real money, you know. And so you can't, it's not going to be the same, but it's a good thing to practice your setups and strategies. Kind of see what works, test out setups and strategies. You know, that's what paper trading is good for, you know. So I'm hearing from some people it's letting them back in. Let me try. Signing out and signing back in if they'll let me. There we go. Okay, it's back. There we go. And it's telling me I didn't get in any. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's back, guys. Phew. Oh, for sure. It's still probably a little sketchy. ENPH. ENPH may start to run here. RFP. TCS. CRNT. Seems to be working okay with me now. Who knows what was going on with them. AMPE. Well, I'm up about $4 on CAPR. It executed me at $3.01, and so I mean, it's at least I was filled and got out. But I was up $10 at one point, and I was trying to sell it up there. But oh well, it's a good trade idea. I guess that's all that matters. Maybe SOL to run a little bit. Yeah, that's the first time that's ever happened with me on UStock. It's never not let me log in, and I've seen it happen to people on Robinhood before, and it's just scary. That's why I don't like holding stuff overnight. Just because stuff like that happens, you're stuck. So CAPR reversing here, coming back up to 394. CLSN testing that high of day at $22.30. CAPR creeping back up towards $3. CLSN popping over it up to 235 at its high of day now. It's at 230 again. We'll see if it rebounds here. CAPR up to $3 now. 304. We'll see if anything else runs. I missed out on all the big movers this morning though. Frustrating. I mean, I'm green on the day by like $4, but still frustrating. Wouldn't have been up more than that. Yeah, Q. I mean, it happens, man. Like, it's easy for me to say because I mean, I didn't lose money on the drop, and I'm sure if I lost a bunch of money, I would be pretty frustrated right now. But stuff like that happens, especially with these small brokers, and so it is what it is. But I'm more bummed out I missed, the prime trading time of the day, but it's okay. Stuff like that's going to happen. It's the first time that's ever happened with me on Ustock. I've probably streamed 30 or 40 times and it's never happened before, and so it's rare, but you know, it is what it is. ZX and SOL kind of popping up here. ZX up to 140. CAPR kind of flagging a little bit, trying to break over that previous high. It's at 303 now. ZX up to 139. 142. ZX is pushing up, guys. 147. CLSN struggling to try to get over this 235 high of the day. SOL kind of slow grind up. Level 2 looks a little rough for CLSN. A lot of asks. I don't know, big order on the bid, but we'll see if it can break through. Kind of a wall of sellers there at 233, 235. Watching ZX here to see if it has a little pullback and then pushes. There it goes, 149, 150, 152, just missed it. 155, ZX is pushing up, guys. 158, 162, big push on ZX, 165. Yes, Pierre, it does. And so as soon as you get into a trade, you'll be down $1 from commission. So that's why every time I get in a trade, it'll say negative $1 on my profit and loss. Watching ZX here. Up to 165, 166. Broke the high of day at 169 now. ZX is running good with pretty decent volume up to 179 now. Pushing up pretty big. ZX, everyone. Up to 182. Crazy move, 183, 184, 185. Crazy move on ZX, guys. Correct, Charles. So ZX just got halted on the way up. It's at 185 now. ZX is halted, guys. I almost got into it. You can see one of my favorite strategies is this 1 minute pullback here. And this one had a beautiful 1 minute pullback setup. You can see it pushed up some, had a 1 minute pullback right under the $0.50, and then made a huge push up. Got halted on the way up. So I just froze, never got into it. Missed my entry by a little bit, but definitely bummed out I missed this one. But a good setup regardless. So you can see this 1 minute pullback here. Like I said, 1 minute pullbacks when a stock pushes up. It needs a little bit of consolidation, and so it keeps going. Good job, commentary man. Nice trade, bro. You dodged the halt, Andre. That's rare for you, bro. Usually you almost get stuck in every single halt. It may be a bad thing though. This thing might gap up some to $2. We'll see though. NQ. NQ trying to push up. Maybe it'll fill some of this gap here. But yeah, I was up, man. I was up about $10 or $11 right here on CAPR. Couldn't sell. Ended up selling at 301, missing out on a big chunk of profits. CLSN still fighting to get over that wall. PME. All right, so PME, we'll see if it starts to pick up a little bit here. Watching NQ, it's got a little bit of room, but I mean, it's not a big mover. Very small range of only about 20 cents. CLSN breaking over that previous high now at 237, 238. Let's see if it starts to run here. 240, there it goes. CLSN. 241. Big drop all the way down to 235 again. So we'll see if it holds this previous support as resistance. It doesn't look like it's going to now. I made a video on Friday or maybe Saturday about how every time a stock breaks over a previous resistance level, you know, that's the next support level I want it to hold. So if it had previous resistance at 236, I want it to hold that as support. And that's a good sign that it may continue going up. If it doesn't hold it, you know, that's a good kind of my cue to get out of the trade. But we'll see if it holds it now. $238. I don't like this big upwick right here. That means selling pressure. So I'm going to be very careful with CLSN now. I mean, it could always run, but that usually means a lot of selling pressure when the upwick is that big. Unhalted Pier. I mean, it just resumed. A lot of times halted stocks will go up. You know, they'll resume higher. And I mean, it's easy for me to say that now, but I mean, it's running now, breaking over 205. I'm not going to get into it. They're very risky now, especially after it just got halted. It could make a huge drop here. There's no telling, you know, so I'm not going to mess with it. It's just pretty risky for me. But it's running. It looks like it's up to 207. We'll see if it holds over $2 now. At 198. Big upwick. We'll see if it follows through here and fills some of that wick. Up to 205 again. 207. 214. There it goes. 227. 230. This may be one of those next big runners like CREG was, DCIX as well. We'll see if this one starts to push. 219, 220, 227. Yeah, this one's running. $224. $228. Two big up wicks. CAPR is testing 3 again. Big drop on CLSN. Yeah, these big up wicks are kind of what made me not get into it. CAPR though. See if we could follow through here again. Alright, so we got a 1 minute pullback on ZX. It's a big pullback though, which makes me like it a little bit less than I would. We'll see though, it could always run here. It's got a lot of eyes on it right now. Nice job, commentary. Good job, bro. Nice game, man. Good trade. Yeah, CREG's pushing up. Broke over that previous high of the day at about 582. ZX down to $2 now. All right, so CAPR up to 305, 307. Glad I didn't get in CAPR. Down to 292. Fake out. Alright, so ZX up to 215 now. CREG is halted, guys. I just realized that. CAPR is very sketchy right now. These huge drops under 3, pushes back up, faking people out over and over again. Gonna be careful with CAPR, too sketchy. LITB. Oh, this one's kind of struggling. NAK. NAK is pushing up a little bit. Same thing with LITB. CTHR maybe waking up a little bit with some volume. BSPM as well. Possible wake up. ZX dropping under 2. It's at 196 now. Be careful, guys. I mean, it looks like it's holding support at 2. We'll see. Nice job, Andre. Quick little scalp trade. Good job, bro. Up to 220 now. ZX. 225. Let's see if it tests that high of the day at 232. CAPR up to 308 now after faking people out over and over again. So CREG resumed. It's actually dropping some. ZX up to 225. Looks like it got rejected right at that previous high right here at about 230. Down to 203 now. CREG making another push, guys. Up to 660. Same thing with CAPR. These Chinese stocks are running. ZX was one, same thing with CREG. CRG up to 674. $680 on CREG. Huge push. Yeah, probably RKT. I mean, this one ran all the way up to, I think $10 the other day. I don't remember where it ran up to, but this one ran the other day on CREG. CAPR broke that high of the day. It's at 319 now. ZX dropping under 2. CREG up to 670, 676, testing the high of day at 685 during market hours. CREG coming down to the $0.50 at 650. Yeah, I think ZX is probably done. Especially since it broke this $2 area. I mean, it had held support at $2 and at 195, and it just dropped below both of those. And so we'll see. I mean, you can never really tell, but it looks like it's done. CAPR looks really tough to trade. A lot of fake outs, a lot of big drops, scaring people out. Alright, so CREG breaking the high of day up to 686 now. I'm not getting into it. It looks just a little bit overextended, but who knows, man. This thing could run. A lot of up and down wicks, which means indecision. But we'll see. I mean, it broke the high of day again. Big drop. Yeah, a lot of up wicks. I don't like it as much now. BIOA. Yeah, BIOA is pushing up some. 50 cents is the key level with this one, just because that's one of the biggest support and resistance areas for stocks like this. Yeah, CAPR is tough to trade. A lot of big drops, big pushes, big drops, fake outs. You know, it looks like it's going to break out. It breaks the high of day, and then it drops 15 cents. And so it's probably getting manipulated. I'm not going to mess with CAPR. I made my very small amount of money on it at the open, and now I'm done with it, you know. SPPI. MR, I'm using I think it's a Dell 6800. A Dell XPS 68 or 6900, I can't remember. 8 gig. Or maybe 12 gigs, I don't know, I'll have to check. Something like that. But yeah, it's a desktop. ONCS. Yeah, ONCS is pushing up big. You know, towards the later on in the day, I really like to catch them early. All right, so CREG pushing up to 7. But yeah, ONCS looked good, especially right here when it broke 239. You can see here's this previous support level, or this previous resistance level. It broke over it, and then it came right back down and bounced right off of it, holding it as support. So I always want to see it hold that previous resistance as support like ONCS did. And you can see after it did that, it pushed up really nicely. CREG testing 7 again at $6.92 now, right at $7. I think it's got to break it, you know. But there's no telling. It could always wash out, but I think it has to break 7 at least once to make a push. Who knows if it will get a rejected at it, but it's trying really hard to break 7. It's right at 7 now. On which one? Commentary on CREG. Yeah, later on in the day, it's all about, I try to catch them early. That's usually what I try to get into if I catch them early. If I can't catch them early, I usually just stay away from it. I'll keep watching it, but I want to catch it early. You know, if I don't catch it early, it's not as reliable in my opinion. See, like the perfect entry with ZX would have been right after this 1 minute pullback here. Looks like a beautiful entry. Waiting for it to break, getting in at 146, riding it up for that push of the $0.50. Man, big. It's having trouble getting over 7 with CREG. Look at all those wicks, those big up wicks. Oh, NCS kind of flagging here. I mean, if it breaks over 265, it could run. Oh, on BIOA. Yeah, it's super frustrating, man, but hopefully that's just a one-time thing with UStock. Because, I mean, I missed out on some trades, too. Watching ZX for a possible reversal here. I mean, it's a little bit late. If it breaks over 190, maybe. ONCS testing that previous high at 265. Is at 263 now. Yeah, CREG having a lot of trouble at 7. All the way down to 650. ZX up to 190. Possible reversal play here. I'm going to wait, though. It's already so overextended and dropped down. But, I mean, this is what a reversal play is. When a stock has continual drop and then breaks a previous high, reverses at 189 reversal point. We'll see if it pushes up now. Very obvious reversal here on ZX, but I'm going to be careful with it. I forgot about my paper trade on CLSN. And so maybe BLPH. I'm trying to see if anything, the volume kind of slowed down. I missed the biggest volume time in the market this morning with UStock messing up, but BLPH over 150. WKHS slowly creeping towards that 298 high of after hours and pre-market. WKHS still kind of creeping towards this. Highs at 298. Yeah, ZX fake out after that fake reversal. That's why I'm very careful after the open. Try to be at least. WKHS up to 296. That high of pre-market is at 298. Looks like EKSO is forming a little bit of a triangle here. You can see it. It is right. Let me try to draw it for you. You can see the ascending triangle. You want to watch EKSO to see if it breaks this little triangle here. CGA making a push. WKHS pushing over 3. See, I called this one. UStock labeled it limited liquidity. It's the only reason I didn't get in. Broke that pre-market high really nicely. Pushed over 298 up to 304 now. We'll see if it'll hold. There it goes. It ended up breaking under it. Broke underneath the triangle. I mean, it's got to break one way or the other. We'll see if it holds that triangle as resistance now. WHKS is not it's not limited liquidity anymore, but I mean, who knows? It could run. Up to 308. Buying it a little late here, but I'm in an HWKHS with 20 shares. Just a small share size. Gonna see what it'll do. See if we can start pushing back up, running a little bit maybe. CREG's testing that 650 level. This will be a longer term hold for WKHS. Just to give it a chance to see if it'll run a little bit. I'll probably turn the stream on towards the end of the day so you can see me looking for swing trades. So yeah, if y'all want to see that, let me know. If y'all want to see that, like this video. Go ahead and, if you want to do your most to help support us, guys, make sure you hit that like button on this video. We definitely appreciate it. Also, if you want to see me do that swing trading live stream towards the end of the day, let me know. Slap a like on this video. We appreciate it. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe if you want to see me day trade my small account live every morning. Yeah, I might get out of here. I mean, I'm going to let it run here, but if it drops below that, I'm out. What is that? That is 303, 302. Set my stop loss for 301. Very small share size. Gonna hold this one a little bit longer. Unless I get stopped out for a small loss. LEJU. Guys, check out LEJU. Wow. Completely missed this one. LEJU. Huge runner. Big volume spike. Up to 180 now, 179. LEJU, guys, check it out. Huge runner. BSPM. Check out BSPM as well, guys. BSPM's pushing up really nicely too. Yeah, I got stopped out of my WKHS trade for I think a $2 loss, $2.50 loss. About a break-even day. Would have been up more if it wasn't for that CAPR trade and UStock getting shut out, but didn't lose money today. I guess I can't be too upset. Watching LEJU here. As well as BSPM. What's up, farts? Watching LEJU for a 1 minute pullback here. Although I don't like that big down wick before it. We'll see. May not set up for it here though. Gotta be careful with it. This one's just up, so I mean a big push already. We'll see if it follows through with LEJU. MVFY. Yeah, I mean it's got like a triple top, flat top, so it could be a flat top breakout if it breaks over 260. I need to get a new chair, a new computer chair. This one's all squeaky. Yeah, LEJU, I didn't like this big drop here. We'll see though. I mean, I'll still watch it, but it's not my favorite anymore. But yeah, guys, I might end up streaming towards the end of the day. I don't know if I'm going to day trade. I might just look for swing trades, on stream. So, like I said, if you want to see that and if you want to show your support for us, make sure you hit that like button now on this video. Also, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut the stream down, guys. I was waiting to see if LEJU had a 1 minute pullback, but after that big dip, I don't like it as much. Same thing with BSPM. And so, with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and shut the stream down today. Make sure you hit those like and subscribe button, guys, if you want to help support us. We definitely appreciate it. Good luck in the market for the rest of the day. I will make a post about it. So if you want to see if I end up streaming today, just look on YouTube for a post. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. See you guys tomorrow.